Hi, I'm Mitch Shoemaker, and this is day 7 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and trying to get myself to do at least 2 things every day that I don't want to do that I know that are good for me. So, yay! I made it to day 7. I did it for a whole week. Um, it's been a really hard week trying to do all of these things, but I know it's been good for me. I know it's a good thing to do. I am also discovering that I have to give up things that I like doing or that I normally do that I can't do. I don't have time to do both things, so I have to shorten the amount of time I'd spend doing other things or just give them up altogether. So, like watching TV or playing games on my phone to just kind of unwind after work. But I also noticed that I feel like I don't accomplish anything on the days that I just play on my phone and watch TV. I just feel like at the end of the day that I haven't accomplished anything and I don't feel very good about myself. And I've noticed that when I do things, even if I struggle to get myself to do them because they're not things that I want to do or enjoy doing, that I actually feel like I've accomplished something at the end of the day and I feel better about myself. So yay! Like today, I finally got myself to write in my journal on a Friday. Yay! Did it on a Friday. Did it at like 3 o'clock in the morning, which is just dumb, but I did it anyway. So I am grateful that I was able to do that. I changed a light bulb in my kitchen, which I also didn't want to do because I discovered that my step stool was not high enough for me to reach the light bulb. So I had to get a chair so I could do the step stool onto the chair to get the light bulb. Plus, I don't know where my light bulbs are that I bought that are lost somewhere in my messy house. So I'm going to have to put light bulbs on my grocery list to buy them again. And I took the light bulb from the hall that I don't normally use the hall light anyway. So I used that to put in my kitchen so that I could see to do my dishes. And I discovered a moldy dish because I'm not very good at doing my dishes. So yeah, maybe if I didn't procrastinate putting off my dishes, I wouldn't have to deal with dirty, disgusting, moldy dishes. So I had to deal with dirty, disgusting, moldy dishes. And I rinsed it out in the sink. I put soap and water in it, hot water, and I cleaned it out with a paper towel before I used like a dish rag or anything in it so I wasn't spreading mold, and threw it all in the trash and all of that fun, fabulous stuff. Used the garbage disposal for anything that went down the sink, so it's all nice and cleaned out. But now I do not have, that's one less moldy dish that I have in my house. I don't know how many other moldy dishes I have in my house. I imagine since I haven't done dishes, I do dishes, but I just wash the same dishes and the rest of them have been sitting on my counter for months. I have no idea what surprises are awaiting me as I go through my dirty dishes. But at least I did dishes, so there was that. I did that too. And then I don't know, I was playing on my phone and I just didn't want to stop, and I just didn't want to go to the temple tonight to clean. But I made myself go, but I was late. I went at like 9:45 and I was supposed to be there at 9:30. So I missed the opening and the introduction and all of that stuff, but I got there just in time to take my group of volunteers to my section of the temple, so that was good. And I did discover that I seem to be moving a little bit faster and or having a little bit more energy. I don't personally feel like I have more energy, but I know over the last year I've lost 35 pounds. I know I'm still trying to lose some weight, and I've been trying to exercise this week. And I don't know how much of that has made an effect in anything, but I did notice that it didn't take me as long to do the stuff that I normally do, and I had more time to do other things, and I wasn't like out of breath from doing all the stuff that I normally do. Plus, I kind of squeezed into a size smaller. I went from a 2X to a 1X, but I don't actually fit into the 1X. So I fit in the 1X on the top, and it did fit over the scrubs fit over my hips, which is nice, but it was tight. But the 1X on the bottoms didn't really fit on me. I couldn't sit down in them, so as long as I was just standing up or squatting, it was okay. But they really are too tight for me to be wearing. But the 2Xs are getting really on the big side, so it's like there's only so far you can pull those drawstrings to get them shorter. And last week when I had the 2X, the top was like literally falling off of my shoulders, so that's not good. I was like, anyway, it's not good because it's just way too big. But the problem is they put all the scrubs together in one size, so they assume everybody's the same size on top as they are on bottom. So you either have to have a too big bottom or you have to have a too big top if you're different sizes. So, and the 1X on my shoulders was still a little bit loose, but it's nothing compared to the 2X. So I figured I could squeeze into the bottoms, and if I keep losing weight and hopefully inches, I will eventually be able to fit comfortably into the 1Xs. But it also makes me happy because a year and a half ago when I started working in the temple, it's not quite been a year and a half, but when I started working in the temple to clean, I was in the 3Xs. And now I can squeeze into a 1X. So I think it's beneficial, and I think God is just showing me that I am getting a reward for my efforts. So as hard as it is for me to do these things, it does make me feel better at the end of the day, and He is showing me that I am making progress in my life and in other areas of my life because I'm choosing to show up to where I'm supposed to be. And or maybe it's just God giving me extra energy to do it for the night just because I'm choosing to go and do what I'm supposed to be doing, because otherwise I might not have had the energy. I don't know, because again, I don't feel like I have a whole lot of extra energy, and I definitely don't have a whole lot of extra time, but things seem to be working out one way or the other, and things are getting done, and I'm just grateful for that. So that is what I have for today's video, and grateful I could get some stuff done. Oh, and I also went to the bank and got money to pay my utilities. I forgot about that. It was out of the way. I don't like going out of the way, and I kept forgetting, so I was closer to home than I was to the bank, and I had to go backtrack to the bank to do it, which I didn't want to do, but I did so that I could get that done. So it's one more thing I could just, not have to worry about. So yay for that. And my timer is beeping, my dinner is done. So I am done with my video. If you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe try doing a couple of things that you don't really want to do, but you know are good for you.